Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from Razor Emporium coming at you today for a quick shave with the brand new Rex page. Let's get started. Okay, we'll take it from right here because I want to blab a lot today about all the things about the Rex page. We're just using Barbershop, Razor Emporium, vegan-based soap. It's just my go-to that's sitting here in the studio when I don't have anything else fun to do. And we like to do single variable experiments, right guys? You guys know that. So our new variable is the page. So that means we got to use a constant like this Barbershop soap I've used a million times. So it's been a long time coming, right? Let's see, as of the filming of this video, we're in late June. And we started talking about the page the weekend of our shaving meetup at the end of February. So end of February, March, April, May, June. So I thought it would take like 30 days or so to get this on the market. I was so foolish. And I realized it's because this was basically starting from scratch. When we launched that, and then the Konsul and the Envoy, they were all kind of variations of each other, and even the packaging was the same, and so it wasn't like starting from scratch. The handles were little small variations of each other. Like everything was just kind of variations, whereas this was really kind of in a lot of ways starting over. Yes, the head was mostly engineered, but even that had two different changes we'll talk about, and then a brand new handle and then brand new packaging. So this is the Rex page. This is our offering at $75 retail for an aluminum 3-piece American-made razor. No small feat, let me tell you. So it's got this cardboard box. It's actually a chipboard, and you may recognize it's the exact same paper as the regular Rex box here, the outer kind of shipper box as I call it. So we took that same paper, and we actually were really inspired by the Tech razor from Gillette, and it's offered in two different colors. I grabbed the black, and of course I have a sticker that fell, got wet, that's okay. So this is the black anodized finish, and it's got a 5-pack of Rex blades. Isn't that pretty cool? Grab that out. Pretty cool. It's a little longer than the traditional Rex razor handle. With the other Rex razors, like the Ambassador, Sentry, Envoy, Konsul, we have two different handle lengths. We have regular and XL. This one I kind of cut it in the middle, and it's somewhere in between the two of them. We'll throw a Rex blade in it, our platinum blades. And the first thing you're going to notice is that the bottom's serial numbered, and it's got this really cool kind of silver bushing, as we call it. And that's actually a special stainless blend that's really corrosion resistant. And it's just to avoid us having to have like the washer. A lot of the other vendors, I'm not dogging them, but they put a washer down there so that when your two different aluminum anodized surfaces are meeting, they don't kind of mar each other. This should be really good to stop that. And it just kind of seats it really nicely. As you notice, just like the Envoy and the Sentry, this handle is counterbored into the guard, so it just has a really flush, really clean look. The blade gap on this is 0.020 inches, which is very slightly more mild than the Envoy, so it should just be like turning the Envoy down slightly. Let's go ahead and give it a shave. Nice. This is like our Tech razor. My idea with this razor was to try to do what Gillette did with their Tech. If you know the Tech razor, produced from 1939 to 1980 practically, it was their budget razor. It was a razor that sold at 49 cents, 69 cents, 79 cents, depending on what year it was. And it was their way of people getting into the market with their system of razors and their blades, more importantly. And in the same way, I want new shavers to get into this, or experienced shavers who just want a different, more mild everyday shave kind of razor, or maybe a travel razor, to have an option. It's American made, and the quality that you expect from Rex. I'm loving this. This is actually my first shave in real time after the anodization process. So what is anodization? First off, this is aluminum. It's not stainless. Aluminum's lighter. This is 6061 aluminum, which is like aircraft aluminum, right? And unfortunately, aluminum, when left exposed to water, soap, air, will oxidize. Just means it's going to react with oxygen, and it's going to stain and corrode. and that's no good. So you have to do a process to kind of lock up the surface. You could plate it, but plating aluminum is actually really complicated. It's a completely different set of chemistry than plating brass or steel. We don't have it in our shop. And the much more popular and economical thing to do is to anodize it. And that's just it's preparing the surface and then putting a dye into the surface and then kind of sealing that dye in. So it's like a black dye or blue or green. You get different colors. We're starting with just black and natural like aluminum color, clear. So I'm not really shaping my goatee today necessarily. It's not long enough to really start shaping. So I'm just going to kind of leave a lot of hair there. I know it's annoying, Matt. How can you own a shaving company and you don't shave your chin? Whatever. Go watch my live shave where I took it off in real time. I think people confuse being a wet shaver with loving to shave. I don't love shaving. I just choose to shave with quality products when I do shave. Let's continue our talk as we go to the other side. So we got these anodized, and that is going to help with the finish to be, durable, long lasting. It's actually really a hard outer surface, like a candy shell kind of deal. And it's really like penetrates into almost like think of like a pore. I was told that anodizing is like a honeycomb that gets opened up on one end and you kind of pour the dye and then close up the comb. So it really is durable. Then they're laser engraved on the bottom with the Rex logo and made in USA and individually serial numbered with date codes like the rest of the Rex stuff, so that in 20 years someone can say, what number this was in production and then also what year and what quarter it was made in. We're offering a lifetime warranty. And again, you get the 5-pack of Rex blades with it. So I think it's a really great value. The handle was also a brand new kind of design. We wanted to offer a handle that was complementary to the other Rex razors without competing with them. And we thought the sure grip and that heavy diamond knurled that we do on the Konsul and the Ambassador, that's a much more involved process. We wanted that kind of to be more exclusive to those higher end razors. We wanted something, and I thought, well, what do we do to make it look good but still have grip, and but not have like the competing knurl. So we did this tape fluted handle, so there's flutes with these long channels, and then it's tapered, so it's long. It starts wide and goes narrow. And again, that was not 100% out of thin air. I was heavily inspired by the Gillette Tech razors from the World War II time frame. It's called the Bakelite Tech. They did a Bakelite handle that looked kind of like this, though it wasn't as long, and it's just different. Kind of made it our own. The razor head is 100% machined in-house with our brand new machine that we got, and I'm proud to say that Jake Yates of Yates Precision basically helped us to design and get this programmed into the machine. The head, the handle, we don't have a lathe yet. That's like next on my purchase list is buying a lathe. So like the head's made on a mill. You're taking a block of material and you're cutting it with a drill bit. A handle is what's turned, like a shaving brush gets turned, so like it's actually turning and it's cutting this way. We don't have a lathe yet. So when we do, we can start making handles. But we did contract that handle to a local shop in Phoenix, and I personally oversaw the development and production of them. And it's made on literally a $500,000 Swiss lathe that's 12 feet long. So it's like not a small machine that makes this, because it's the way it's made is actually quite complicated. the material's pulled through the machine and it does this channeling, and then it kind of comes through and cuts it off, and then like another one comes through. That's why you have this 12-foot like bar feeder, 12-foot long bars of aluminum like continuously coming through and making them one after another, almost like a spaghetti machine. It was really cool. Very, very sophisticated. And last but not least, I know I'm just gonna do like not a touch-up pass, but just kind of like glide over a couple little areas again. Last but not least is the magnet in the handle. I know it sounds cheesy, but I wanted anything to just kind of differentiate us from other people. And if you look back at like vintage razors, a lot of them had magnets in the handle, like the Eclipse Red Ring, I know off the top of my head. Other razors had handles with magnets in them. And it's actually a USA-made magnet. That's really hard to find. Nearly every magnet is Chinese-made, all the neodymium magnets. So it's not neodymium. It's more like a bar magnet. So it's not like super strong, but it is strong enough. We'll have to do a close-up of this. It's strong enough to pick up a blade. That was my criterion. That's what it's for. It's strong enough to pick up a blade. It will not pick up your keys. You can't put it against like a medicine cabinet and have it just like float there. You know, but it is strong enough to pick up a blade, and it's American-made magnet, which, again, as of the timing of this video, I will not get into any kind of political things, but there has been different, like, tariffs and things with China and materials, and some things are hard to get. In fact, neodymium magnets themselves were specifically, like, tariffed or even, like, banned. And so we had to get creative, and we found an American-made magnet that's a bar magnet to put in the handle. Okay, I know this looks kind of rough in terms of my chin, because I didn't shape anything, and I got two different lengths. But I was just going for par on my cheeks, and I'm someone who likes to grow the hair out for a while. It's only been growing for 5 or 6 days, probably at least 2 weeks before I shape something. So I know it's kind of rough. You know, I could come over here and like trim this up and like square it all up. I'm not going to. Deal with it. I'm actually ready to leave in a couple of days on a 2-week vacation, so I'll just let it kind of fill in and I'll shape it up sometime during my travels, which I'll probably travel with the Page. It's a perfect razor, right? And I thought about trimming my mustache down to like match that stubble look, but I just don't care. People can hate on it all they want. Let's check out your YouTube video. I want to see you shave on camera. Let's finish up with some barbershop balm. I really wish I had the splash in here. Whoa, we got too much going here. There we go. I wish I had the splash. Every time it's summertime, I just want splashes, and winter I want balm. I think like, you know, more of a lotiony when it's, you know, cold and dry. Feels good, and then like summer when it's hot and sticky, you want like a splash, but it's what I got. I got like a little box over here of stuff on stage, or not stage, on the set, and I need to bring like a barbershop splash in here. And it's very lotiony, so it's all white. Looks like I just put sunscreen on. But it's soaking in slowly. Just keep on rubbing it around. It's not a bad idea to put on my stubble either, because as you grow hair out, like your skin gets dry underneath, it gets flaky, so it's good to moisturize. But I have so much salt and pepper in my beard now, it just looks like that's what it is. Oh well. Anywho, I'm really excited. This Page razor was months of work. We literally had produced like 800 of the guards and caps, and then we decided we wanted to put this steel insert, and we literally had to put all of the guards one at a time, well actually two at a time, back onto the machine, just to cut this out again to accommodate this bushing. And my staff was just looking at me like, what the heck? I was like, I want to do it, guys. We got to do it. Little things like that. I'm trying to differentiate us from other people who are making 3-piece aluminum razors. And I think we've done something really cool and unique here. And I think it's going to be a tremendous success. And we're really excited that it's coming out. Launching here on the 4th of July. Made in America. You know, it doesn't get much better. The whole idea, the Page, he's the lowest in the embassy. He works along with an ambassador and an envoy, and he does all the dirty work. You know, he gets the job done. He's the Page, and that's what we got for you guys today. That's all I got. If you've seen the Page, if you heard about the Page, if you were at the Arizona Shavers meetup, Tell me what you think. Is this gonna be a winner chicken dinner, or is it gonna be like a, I wanna hear from you guys. Leave a comment. If you do, you're entered to win this t-shirt. Please subscribe to our channel. Like this video if you liked it, and share it with someone who needs to see it, and we'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.